Hey, it's Erin Brawford. I help creative professionals like you get inspired and make practical moves to grow and accelerate your business through branding and marketing. So today I want to talk to you about, boom, your ideal client. Why is everybody asking you to think about your ideal client? Well, because it's super important. The idea is generally that if we try to talk to everybody in the world, we will stand out to nobody. If we try to solve all the problems, we claim that we can solve all the problems, we're just part of the noise. So what do you do about that? How do you get out of that place where you're just adding to the noise and get really, really clear and connect with the people that you most want to work with, who will benefit the most from what you have to offer? Well, here we go. That is where this idea of the ideal candidate comes into play. So the more focus, this is a bullseye, right? So thinking about it as a target, we think about our target audience. You want to aim for the center. You want the best clients you can have to walk in your door, know that you're the right one for them, right? And be ready to sign. Get it? So the reason that they know that they're your ideal client is because you've done the work in advance to speak directly to them and their needs, and you have made it really clear that you understand who they are. So this is the person who is ideal for you. The idea of always talking to that person and only talking to that person, having the discipline to speak directly to the person you most want to serve, is that there will be other people who will still hear that message, and maybe 90% of their criteria line up, and they are still pretty good, really good candidates that you can work with. But you didn't have to make a second message for that group that's not exactly perfect. They're going to resonate. It's going to work. You can even go maybe a little bit further. Maybe there's somebody who really aligns with what it is that you do or your approach to it. They love your message, but they're just not ready yet. Well, they're out here, right? Like your messaging is working to attract someone just like them, but maybe just in 2 years. So maybe over time, something changes in their life and they get closer, and now they're your ideal candidate. But we didn't have to start trying to make a message that speaks to them where they are, and also this person where he or she is, and also all these other people out there, right? And that is the risk or the challenge that we have and that we see small business owners wrestling with and entrepreneurs is if I talk to everybody, like my pool is much bigger, and so the odds are better in theory, right? But actually the opposite is true. The more people you try to talk to as generically as possible, the more people you try to save time and money, like you're competing with every other message in the marketplace and not standing out at all, right? But the more you can actually identify with this person you want to work with, yep, like it's a smaller pool, but they are ready and qualified when they get to you and you get into that conversation. So let's use an example of an interior designer. If I'm an interior designer and I want to work specifically with businesses and help them create cozy third places for their customers to come and enjoy, that is a super targeted and different message, particularly if it's location based, right? If I work with people in this area, I help them create cozy modern spaces that your customers will enjoy, is a totally different message than, hey, I'm an interior designer and sometimes I like to do coffee shops. Like, okay, lots and lots and lots of interior designers even who like to do coffee shops, but who is really talking about that thing that the customer wants? They want to create a cozy third space in this XYZ city, right? So now you've gotten a little bit closer, or a lot closer, to being able to immediately identify with that person. Is that helpful? All right. As you are able to refine over time which clients you've worked with that have been closest to your ideal, continue to pull that information out, put it down into, do it like this, make a diagram. What about them qualifies them as being great for you, being a perfect fit for you? And then what are some of the aspirational things if you're not quite talking to all of your target audience yet? What else about them? You're getting maybe into this ring, like what would make them ideal? Then go and get into the heads of that person and start crafting messaging that moves them. Okay, don't be afraid to get specific. It is a little scary, maybe, but the reward is great and it is totally worth it. And I hope that you can get really courageous and bold with your message and make a big impact on exactly the client you want to work with. Okay, till next time, I'm Erin Brawford, erinbrawford.com. Check out my blog on my website or my YouTube channel where these will be posted. Okay, bye-bye.